Why,
I know
Anthony,
you've got something.
why are you the Prado guru? Okay, why does everyone come to you? Why are you so, I'm going to say it, why are you so anal about things? Why do you know so much about Prados?
I am your cameraman for the next 10 minutes.
Sounds like a plan, mate.
Hey everybody, put it in the comments. Am I any good as a cameraman at the other end as well?
Why,
I know
Anthony,
you've got something.
why are you the Prado guru? Okay, why does everyone come to you? Why are you so, I'm going to say it, why are you so anal about things? Why do you know so much about Prados? Why?
That's a really good question. Yeah.
Who are you, mate?
You'd have to put this at the start of a video because
I know. Mr. Guru, Mr. Anthony, Prado Hospital, 4x4 diesel,
that's a good
4x4
question.
adventure. Anthony, Guru, tell me,
Well,
why are you so good?
guru isn't the word.
Okay, over to
You
you,
know,
mate.
that's the common one people like to use.
Why are you so good?
Well, somebody did once say I'm a marketing guru, so maybe it's just all marketing fluff and goo.
You're just in it for the money.
Could be,
Yeah.
but I've got better ways to make money, so that doesn't make sense.
And I know you're not. So, you tell me,
So
mate.
okay, so why am I so anal? I don't know why I am, but I am, yeah. In everything. Like, so I like everything. Maybe I've got, what's that? Maybe I've got, you know those things you get diagnosed with if you go to the doctor, but I don't? ADHD.
ADS,
and
DDD,
and I'm not taking the, you know,
PQP,
all of that.
Yep.
And what's the other one?
You're on the go.
On the spectrum, what's the other thing?
But that's not a bad thing, is it?
No, I'm not saying it's good or bad.
You're always
Yeah,
on the move,
What's
on
that
the
other
go?
thing that every third person's got?
ADSD.
No. You know when people are different, they've got different skills.
Yeah, isn't
too.
that a...
No, there's a... You're going to have to edit this.
It is ADSD.
Autism, that's what I'm talking about. It's the word, autism.
That's it.
Okay.
Sorted.
Right, here we are.
Here we go,
Put
going
your hat
on.
and sunnies back on.
Okay.
Alright, so maybe I'm autistic. I don't know. You'd have to be diagnosed. I don't know what it is. But yeah, call it anal, whatever it is. I need to be very organised. And most of the time I'm very serious. So you can make a joke. I'll get the joke, but I won't react to it. I'll give you the serious. I can't let anyone see, because they might take that joke as serious and go and put a bit of sand in their fuel because it's going to help clean the injectors or whatever, right? Don't do that.
So you're worried someone might do it?
So I'm just sort of saying,
Yeah.
so I'm serious, I'm organised, and if you're going to do something, you might as well do it properly. And it's not that hard, I don't know, figuring out, it's like a challenge, I guess, as well.
So, for example, there was a couple of stones on the end of your workshop here.
I've got to kick it out.
And straight away you've got
I've got to get the broom,
You got the
kick
broom
it, it's got to be clean.
Yeah.
Well,
It is. Your workshop's like a hospital, mate.
I don't like it
It's perfect.
I don't like it dirty underfoot. I don't want to be walking on rocks. When I get a rock stuck in my boot out here on the rocks and walk in there, it's annoying. I've got to pluck it out straight away. I guess someone else is just going to walk on it. Oh, it'll fall out. Who cares? When I was riding a mate's bike up in Tugum. He's got two bikes. I'm riding his good bike. I call it my bike, right? He rides his spare bike.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride, Steve.
Yeah.
And then one day he goes, oh, I'm riding this bike, you ride that bike. I jump on it. And my foot's going, I can't ride it. It's like the pedal's bent. And I go, oh, the pedal, yeah, that's all right, I ride it. And I'm like, okay. And then Mitch has a go on the bike. Mitch goes, just quietly, we don't want to bag him. He's letting us use his bike, mate. They're 10 grand bikes.
Yeah.
Mountain bikes,
Yeah.
Flying down hills, going over jumps and all that. In the air. Well, that's Mitch, not me. Anyway, Mitch goes, mate, I can't ride that. I said, right. He didn't notice. He's like, it's fine. You know what I mean? So, it's just, I don't know, I notice things that it's not right, like it's got to be, I don't know if the picture's hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know. So why am I anal? I don't know. But I am. Like the other people that are anal. We just are. I don't know why.
So then, what's your history with the Prados? Why Prados?
Well, the history
why,
is...
Why have you gone?
Yeah.
Why have you chosen Prados?
So that's why I'm anal. Why Prados? Okay, so I've had a lot of cars. I've been around, I've worked on cars, I know about cars. I've had a lot of cars, I've got my opinion on what's good and what's not.
Mate, I imagine that you've... it's probably not a stupid question, but a stupid remark in a sense. You did your apprenticeship mechanics, all that. Did you specialise in anything when you did that, or just a general mechanics course, TAFE, whatever it was, your apprentice, blah, blah, blah?
Well, as a first year apprentice, we were fitting air conditioning and LPG.
Yep.
So they told us at the end of the first year, you're actually aircon and gas specialists.
Nice.
Because we did so much of that, we knew the whole system, how it works, installations, diagnosis, the whole lot, which most workshops don't do that. They get the aircon guy in, or they might know how to regas it, or some places have got the equipment and know how to change components, so that was good. So you could say a bit of a specialist thing, but not really. I'll just say general, you know. So you get your knowledge in general, and then Dad had the four-wheel drives, so I didn't have four-wheel drives when I was younger. Dad had the 80 series, the GQ Patrol, I think was before that, the 100 series, all that sort of thing. And I had the fast cars, because that's what you need when you're young.
Yep.
And then, after maybe an impoundment,
or two, maybe.
no, just one. I'm a smart learner, and that shouldn't have happened. That's another story in another video. All I'll say is I was overtaking. And some of these highway patrol officers in Victoria,
Yep.
they don't like when you're coming head on towards them fast. So that's how you overtake a car. Plenty of room and all that, but you know, he had the mobile radar. But
Yeah.
that's another story for another video.
Okay, all right. Yep.
Around about, I reckon it was 2010 or 11, thereabouts. So I was working on a lot of Toyotas. So I was working on everything. And I had some customers that had fleets of Toyotas, Hiaces, Hiluxes, Prados. Mrs. drives the Prado, he drives the Hilux, the workers drive the Hiaces, plumbers, electricians, whatever it is. This sort of thing.
Hiaces.
The van, yeah.
Yeah, is that the same?
Oh, there was petrol, diesel, whatever, right? So we're talking about a mix of petrols and diesels.
Yeah, okay.
1KDs, 1KZs, they had, 120, 1KZs.
Yep.
And I didn't have a Prado, I'm just working on them, doing the maintenance, advising, whatever. And what actually happened, there is a story how it happened, and it's a long story, so I hope you got plenty of battery.
Wait, I better check our time going. Oh, you got 16 minutes to tell.
16, all right, I'll try and hurry up then. So I've had a lot of cars. At one point in time we had a Ford Territory. I was into the Fords because I liked Fords. I thought they were good cars. Have you driven a Ford lately? The Territory was a great car. You could get 10 litres per 100 k's out of it, but I was towing, I think Dad's boat, was it the jet ski? No, he had the boat, I had the jet ski, and we stayed in a house up on Lake Eildon, and it was a bit of a steep down the back to get to the lake to put the boat and the jet ski in. And the Territory single spinner was having a bit of trouble getting up the hill. I got the job done with some momentum, but that made me think, why did I buy a Territory and not get the four-wheel drive? But then that made me think, if I'm going to get a four-wheel drive, just get a four-wheel drive. So then I went into doing all my research on the best dual cab ute to buy. Long story short, because I'm trying to shorten it, I bought a 2011 Hilux. So that's officially the first four-wheel drive I actually ever owned. 2011 Hilux. Got the car, drove it around. I was able to get 6.5 litres per 100 k's out. It was a 5-speed manual, right? It was really good. Then we put a bull bar, some tyres and a lift kit, because we said, oh, hang on, we've got four-wheel drives now. What are we going to go find some tracks and have some fun somewhere? So off we went to Wombat State Forest and all these sorts of places. Found some bog holes, mate of mine had a 120 Prado, silver one, like that. And he always got stuck and I always pulled him out. Not that that matters. And I decided, all right, these Hiluxes, and then, okay, it was a bit new, getting a bit knocked around a bit, and I went, well, I think I'll sell this and buy an old one. So I brought an old 120, 1KZ. And that was around about probably late 2011, so all within about a year I did that, sold the Hilux, and that's where the Prado trip started. And I was going out with groups from all over the internet, all sorts of different cars, and the way some of them roll, I didn't really like that. Then I joined a Prado specific forum, Prado Point, which most people have heard of. And there wasn't a lot of trips going on, there was a few, so then after a while I decided, you know what, I'm going to post a trip up. And I think maybe the first one I might have went on my own. And then
doing the solo, mate.
A couple of photos.
Yeah.
Or the next one, somebody joined me. That's Steve with the bikes up in. He's moved to Queensland. I took him to Fraser Island 10 years later. He liked it, and then he moved to Harvey Bay.
Nice.
Unbelievable. Anyway.
Small world.
So this is a bit of a long story. You said 16 minutes, you know. So
I'm just going to check something now. Yeah, that's all right. I'm just making sure we catch everything.
You got to catch it.
Should we do a refill?
I was thinking grab two more, yeah. Is there two more there? Yeah. Alright, we'll continue as usual, yeah?
Yep, keep going. So you got into the Prado, the 4-wheel drive club.
Yeah, so 4 drives, all sorts of trips. Got on Prado Point thinking, let's just make Prado trips. A bit different, let's see. Got a few people in the Prados now. Worked out everybody was more like-minded. I like these people. Trips were going well, it's working well. They wanted things done on their car after they find out you're a mechanic. So you're working on their cars, you're working on your own car.
Their instant friend.
Your customers sort of see, you know, and then, you know, it was like a magnet. I'm the Prado, careful with that, it's hard to not spill it. Trust me, no, not on the ground, no. Spilling is not an option. Don't waste my gin, no. Oh, mate, everybody watching this? You're going to need more than that.
Oh, well, it's not mine.
Don't spill it, though. Don't spill it. If you're gonna...
Whey! There we go.
Mate, I told you let me pour it.
It stayed on the top.
Don't let him pour the drinks, everybody.
It stayed on the cap, though.
Crazy.
On the top there. Nice.
I think I better do the pouring from now on.
Okay. Don't hit the microphone, though.
See that?
It's beautiful. Look at that.
See what I'm talking about?
Job done, mate. That's why you're the.
That's why, mate.
You're the.
That's why. That is why.
Yeah. Two personalities here going on.
It's annoying as hell for you too, because I'm doing that.
And the short time I know you, I'm used to you, mate.
Don't waste my gin. It's expensive. You can't be just going, oh yeah, and it's not water down the sink.
I've got a little bit used to him.
That's it. So look, and it grew from there. Let's say. So 15 years ago is where. So I was already doing Prados and Hiluxes and whatever, but it was just like doing everything. And I kind of got sick and tired of all the cheap cars and cheap people, to be honest. It was hard work doing a cheap service, and you tell people they need a couple of things, and they, oh, that much, and I just, you know, it does your head in.
So they complain to you because you, obviously they're getting
well, you just give them the message, yeah, you want to service the car, it's my job to tell you what you need.
Yeah. And they didn't want to
I tell you need a battery, it's so that, you know, in 6 months or in the next 6 months, you don't go to the shops and go to start the car, and because then it'll be, Anthony, why didn't you tell me I needed a battery?
Yeah,
don't you test the battery when you service the car? I service the car, I test the battery, I say...
Or worse, can you come and give me a kickstart?
Oh, all of that, right? So, can't win. But what I noticed with this is the truth, right?
This is the raw Anthony, mate.
What I noticed with the Prado owners, they just want to get stuff done, they want to get it done right. Maybe all the people that come to me are anal or something. You know, I guess you attract people like yourself, you know?
Except me. No.
Well... You're
I'm
certainly
pretty
not as anal as me, but there's hope for you yet.
No.
But there's people that are anal.
Yes.
If you see people that bring their cars here, you look at the cars and you know you belong here, you don't, you belong here.
Yeah.
You get a few, you know, mix-up things. They just want things done sometimes.
Well, I noticed you had a funny price list on you from 2018, and part of that price list was, what was it? If you help me, price goes up. If your car's dirty, this is the rate.
All of that.
Yeah.
All that stuff, all those options.
Yeah.
You want to help? You had to go yourself already.
Yeah, if you did it, I do it yourself and then came to you. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's sort of how it happened. And look, somebody did say to me back then, they made me aware of all the problems in the dealerships and people working on people's cars. And I said, you're right. And I sort of said, oh, that's not my problem, I just do what I do. And they said, without naming it, they said, you've got to do this. I said, really? Nah. He said, yeah, there's no one else. You've got to do this. This is you. I don't know if that was a message passed on from someone, if you know what I mean, wink, wink, right? But he goes, you've got to do this. And I thought about that. That sort of bothered me a bit. So I did it. I decided to do it. I said, okay, so I've got to do it.
So you've got to do this. What exactly what does that mean?
Well, with the 1KDs, so there's looking after Prados, and there's putting suspension in, and there's all these things, putting a bull bar on a winch.
Narrowing it down to
But
that.
then, so I got rid of all the other makes and models. Eventually, I even got rid of the other Toyotas. No more Corollas, no more Klugers, no more Orions.
Yep.
Prados. I even got rid of Hiluxes.
Yep.
I've done suspension on everything. Navaras, Tritons.
Well, you had a
200 series, 80 series, whatever, right?
Yep.
I've done the lot. But I narrowed it down on pretty much just Prados for suspension. I don't even install suspension anymore. My number one man, he does that.
Yeah.
Our number one workshop partner in Sunshine does all the installs.
Yeah.
So it's contact me because I do the spring selection. I understand that part for the best spring selection because I've got the experience with it, how the cars work on the tracks, towing this, that. So I know the springs. He does the install. But the whole 1KD thing that nobody understood. So people would work on the cars. They'd pull the injectors out to do valve clearance checks every 40,000 by the book.
Yeah, right.
And they didn't do it right. Contamination was the big problem. Hello, cracked pistons at 80,000 Ks. Pulling injectors out, they didn't get how clean it needs to be. They put the injectors back in, not new seats, not cleaning. Pull them out, check the valve clearance, put it back in, bolt it up, leave it loose, leave it tight, injector seats leaking, blocked oil pickups. It was a massive problem. It was out of control and nobody got it. I did campaign after campaign for years using silly photos on internet and writing stories, trying to explain it to people. Videos was the best thing I ever did. One day, it wasn't until about 2017, 18, I decided to do videos and I put them on Facebook. Never did that on Prado Point. Finally, I got banned, like half the other people on there. That's another story, that's another video.
Because you bring the truth out? Or
whatever, right? Probably not, but just people, control, people need to control the situation, I guess. But look, I hated Facebook, I wasn't on Facebook. People were offering to put money in for our own website, and I just saw Facebook as a free opportunity that we can put groups on. So we went to Facebook. I did, and I told whoever, and that's where we went, and I started Oz Prado Crew. And that's where I put videos, this, that, and the other, and then it got messy with videos on Oz Prado Crew, because then there had to be Oz Hilux Crew, and then there was a few groups. Hashtag 1GR Forever Crew, all the different engines. Hashtag 1GD Forever Crew. There's the four. Where's the video for this? Where's the video for that? So then I went, if I put it on YouTube, then it's all in one place, and we can just drop the link into the group, which I don't bother with anymore because people think you're just trying to push your videos. So I don't care. I'm not pushing anything. Yeah. I'm trying to get the information to every single Prado Hilux owner there is. But it doesn't work because people don't help people. I've seen that. How many people press share, send that to one friend and ask them, please send it to another friend or family member? Do you know what I mean? People don't do it, they're busy. They don't watch the videos. Those that do, they're busy, they don't share it. As long as they got what they wanted, I guess. Anyway, so that's how it happened. It just evolved. The videos, I understood it because I'm anal. I know the solution because I understand it. I know what to do to make it clean. I understand the seats leaking, that block the obvious. Everyone understands it now. Those that are because I explained it.
So you've gained all this knowledge, or you gained all this experience, knowledge about everything, and you've been so good to get it out there. You want to get it out there, so you help people understand.
Well, that's
so it doesn't happen to them.
Exactly.
But you also have a workshop too. So I think you've not so busy now, but you used to.
I can be as busy as I like.
Yeah,
but
you
were
not
doing to be busy.
But you were doing your own, fixing up.
That's it.
Prados.
So we do some repairs here.
Yeah, and you still do a bit now.
But we try not to do too much.
Yeah.
Because life's too short to be working on 2 1KDs doing 2 sets of injectors in a day or a set a day or every day of the week, 7 days a week. I've got better things to do.
So your main purpose now is to get the information out to people And hopefully,
it has been for many years.
yeah, and hopefully they can learn from you and do it
no
themselves.
insecurity. I'm okay with money from decisions I've made, talked about in the new YouTube channel. I don't need to chase work. I'm here to help. If somebody needs something done and they can follow the directions at the right time, we'll get it done. Otherwise, you can't afford it, you don't want to spend money, I'm too expensive. Watch the videos a lot. Don't make the mistake. I'm not telling you to watch the videos so I can make an extra 10 cents. I'm telling you to watch the videos so you get educated, so you don't make mistakes. So then you don't have to text me or try and ring me going, oh, I've done this, but you know, this is the problems that arise. And people try and do big jobs themselves that they don't know about.
Yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong, okay, so what I'm getting from you, or how you're talking, is that all this information you're more than willing to give to everyone and put out there and show them by way of making videos. You're not getting anything from it.
Well, I do. Because there's this thing.
But not a monetary thing, though.
Have you heard this thing? It goes along the lines of give and you will receive.
Yeah.
It's not exactly that.
Yeah.
Do you know the exact phrase? Do you know?
Given it will be given to you, or something to that effect.
So where's that come from?
It's come from the Bible, mate, I reckon.
Yeah. Okay, so we both know that.
Yeah.
Something along those. And I didn't do it for that. But what I've done reiterates that because that's what's happened. So I just keep, well, let me give more then.
Yep.
And the more I give, the more it comes back. So I suppose I've changed. I go, hang on, this is what's happening. Let me try this. I'm testing it a bit more. Test it more.
Yep.
So I'm trying to put myself out of business by just being totally not insecure, give all the information, this is what you need to do, it's all there for free, you just got to take it.
And I just witnessed a very happy person that came in early on today to pick up his car that you had well and truly helped him out.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
that's awesome.
Funny enough,
no better feeling than that.
And he's in Queensland. Anthony.
All right, mate.
You've been absolutely awesome.
Yep.
It's been a privilege to spend an afternoon with you, getting all this information out of you. The raw Anthony from Prado 4x4 Diesel. I really appreciate it. Maybe one day you'll turn around, but if you're going to do that, let me know, because I want to be the first to film it.
Okay, somewhere in one of my videos on 4x4 Diesel, I did give a number. If I get whatever the number of subscribers was, I will turn around. So if you can find that video, remind me of the number.
I think it was 100,000.
I don't think so. I hope not. I hope not, because it's getting close. Right, but if it is, a deal's a deal.
Wasn't it me? No, I had to get 100,000. Anyway.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, the evidence is in the videos.
If someone remembers that video, you can leave a comment so we can all know what that figure was. It was when we were outback Queensland in that little country town.
Whatever
looking at the gorges,
I said,
mate. I remember it.
If it's in a video, then that's the evidence, and that's what I've got to do.
So million Ks.
I'll say it again
$5,000.
now. If 4x4 Diesel or Minimalist 2 Millionaire or 4x4 Adventures, any one of those three YouTube channels, gets to 1 million subscribers, I'll face the camera wherever you want. Doesn't bother me. I'll even take it in the shower with me.
And I reckon mine was 100,000.
If you get yours to 100,000, I'm going to turn. Maybe I'll put my face on your channel.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's a good deal.
That'd sound reasonable. But if you prove it in the video, I can confirm.
Yeah, we've got dinner. We've got the message that dinner's ready.
We're ready.
So we've got to go.
Let's go.
So thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed this series on the man, Prado 150 out of here. No.
You don't need to know all
on 4x4 Diesel. Okay? Yeah, you've got too many. You've got too many, mate.
They would have figured it out by now. Let's go. Because you're going to edit anyway, right? That's it. Careful stepping around your tripod there.
So here you go to your wheel.
So I'm going to be over here, yeah? Right, so I'm here.
Are you walking it? No, are you at the wheel?
Let me just have a look where I was actually for that. Oh yeah, so long as I stay to about here, whatever, yeah. That's it. So I'm going to stay out of it.
Oh,
are you walking? I'll just...
You be doing the tyre.
Yeah, but you come in and go, you know, how you going, what's going on? You can stand there, you'll be sort of with the car facing the camera. I'll tell you what I'm going to do and say, well, what are you waiting for then? And then I'll grab the
you don't want the opening, you don't want to be in it already here doing some stuff and I come in and interrupt you.
Not really, no. Just go, it's pretty quiet in here. That's how you normally do it. So we're changing it up a little bit.
So what are you saying? I'm coming in and you're doing nothing.
So you're coming in, so it's pretty quiet in here. It's like a bloody hospital, you know?
Gee, it's pretty quiet in here.
It is quiet.
It's like no one's around. Oh,
That's the way I like it, mate.
looks like and sounds like a hospital, mate.
It might look and sound quiet. That's how I like it. But I'm always here.
Might be the Prado Hospital.
That's it. It is the Prado Hospital.
Now, you can probably hear him in the background.